In today's video, I want to go over a pretty major feature that just dropped on the PlayStation 4 today. Also, we've got an update about a PlayStation 5 game in development, and that is, of course, Godfall. We've got a minute of early gameplay on that, and that leaked yesterday. And the official Godfall Twitter account made a post about that. That gives us some insight into that gameplay, so that's pretty cool that they did address it. We've also got some delays to unfortunately go over. Marvel's Iron Man has seen a little bit of a delay. That is, of course, a VR title. And then we also have a delay on Dying Light 2. Yeah, really open up the floodgates for delays because everything is getting delayed. Nothing is safe, which is a little bit of a bummer, but hey, everybody's gonna go back to that same talking point of would you rather a broken game than a finished game. I know the majority of us would like a finished game, but I'll speak a little bit more on why I think that rationale isn't exactly the right way to think, and we'll talk that at the end of this video. But nonetheless, let's first talk a pretty major feature dropping on PlayStation 4 today, and that is YouTube TV. Now, for some of you guys, you might be thinking, YouTube TV? Why would I care about this? Who watches cable TV anymore, or in this case, internet TV? However, this is a pretty big deal given the fact that PlayStation scrapped PlayStation View a little while ago. I had been a long-time subscriber of PlayStation View and I really liked it. It was a little bit expensive at $45 a month. I believe YouTube TV is actually a little bit more expensive. However, it has a feature suite that is absolutely ridiculous, and YouTube TV has for a while been a considerably better option than the aforementioned PlayStation View. Even though I liked PS View, YouTube TV has a lot more channels and it's got a lot more features. It notes cable-free live TV, no cable box required, watch major broadcasts and cable networks, including ABC, CBS, Fox, NBC, ESPN, HGTV, and more, including your local sports and news channels. It's really loaded with all of the channels that you need. Watch on your smartphone, tablet, computer, and TV, and now, of course, directly through your PlayStation 4. Cloud DVR without DVR storage space limits. Each recording will be stored for 9 months. That's a pretty huge feature. Sling actually had the Cloud DVR feature as a part of their Premier package. Now you are forced into getting a little bit of Cloud DVR, but they put limitations on you, and if you want unlimited Cloud DVR, then you do have to pay extra. Here with YouTube TV, you get it right out of the gate. Also, I believe Sling isn't available directly through PlayStation, so that's always been a little bit of a bummer, but nonetheless, you have that, and then you do have 6 YouTube TV accounts per household. Everyone gets their own login, recommendations, and DVR, and then the monthly pay-as-you-go membership and cancel anytime. Over 70 networks are available. You can go for a trial, and if you enjoy your trial, do nothing, and your membership will automatically continue for as long as you choose to remain a member. Your membership is a month-to-month subscription that begins at sign-up. You can easily cancel anytime online, 24 hours a day. There are no long-term contracts or cancellation fees, so it's really easy to jump in, jump out. I know at this point, the majority of people are going towards services like Hulu, Netflix, or whatever the case may be, but if you do want to watch live sports, news, whatever, you do still need television, and it still does come in handy if you're into particular entertainment mediums. I do think television is still handy every now and again, especially if you're into live sports and live entertainment. But nonetheless, good to see YouTube TV drop on PlayStation 4. Just adds to all of the features already available on the PS4, and hey, something like this parlays directly into the PlayStation 5, and this feature will be available on the PS5, so that's always great. Alright, moving on from that, yesterday we talked about the gameplay leak for Godfall, and that gameplay looked rather good. However, the Godfall Twitter account over at Play Godfall tweeted out this: "Hey everyone, we can confirm that the circulating trailer is year-old PC footage used as a part of an internal presentation. We are energized by your excitement and look forward to showing you just how far this game has come. Stay tuned for a more detailed look soon." Now, this notion that this gameplay was PC gameplay, so it's not going to look as good on the PlayStation 5, I think is a little bit ridiculous. It's a year-old PC footage, and it's of an early state of the game. The PlayStation 5 is going to be more powerful than a lot of people think. I think a lot of people are assuming that this is going to be a $400 console, and it's not going to be at the level of a PC. Yeah, maybe not a high-end PC that you drop $1,200 to $1,500 on, but I think the PlayStation 5 is going to pack a lot of power, and it's going to surprise a lot of people, and Godfall is going to look really, really good on it. Godfall itself is a game that does have a little bit of controversy. Some people are excited for it like me, other people not so much. Some people do think it looks a little bit underwhelming, but I'm hoping for the best out of the game. I really think it has a lot of potential, and obviously I love the high fantasy setting split into the realms of earth, water, air, fire, and spirit. Take the role of one of the Last Exalted Knight's order to prevent a major apocalyptic event. Yeah, the setup for the game isn't anything astronomically crazy, however, I do think the game itself looks rather compelling, and for a cooperative experience to play with a couple of friends, I do think it's going to be quite a bit of fun. And again, they noted stay tuned for a more detailed look soon, and given that the game is going to be coming holiday 2020, we should be getting insight on the game coming out rather regularly in the next few months. Alright, and unfortunately my least favorite part that's becoming a regular occurrence in these videos, we gotta talk some delays, man. It just seems like no game is safe. Hide your wives, hide your kids, because the game delays are coming. And absolutely no game is safe. We had the delay of Final Fantasy VII Remake. We had the delay of Cyberpunk 2077. We had the delay of Last of Us Part 2. And now we have the delay of Techland's Dying Light 2. And they put out a statement very similar to all of the statements being put out to our dedicated community. It was a busy year for us as we continued working on our biggest project to date. We know you are awaiting the game eagerly, and we want to deliver exactly what we promised. We were initially aiming for a spring 2020 release with Dying Light 2, but unfortunately we need more development time to fulfill our vision. We will have more details to share in the coming months, and we'll get back to you as soon as we have more information. We apologize for this unwelcome news. Our priority is to deliver an experience that lives up to our own high standards and to the expectations of you, our fans. Please stay tuned, and thank you to our fans around the world for your continued support, patience, and understanding, and that's coming directly from Techland. So that seems very reminiscent to all of the other "we're sorry, we need more time" delay statements. Look, I'm okay with it. Dying Light 2 is a massive game, and I understand from their standpoint they really want to deliver a high quality product. Dying Light 2, however, was one of those games that really excelled on its technical presentation, and I don't know if that's going to be stifled a little bit with the impending release of the PS5 and Xbox Series X, and with the game being delayed a little bit, that means it would come out right around the time as the next gen consoles. Could this game transition into a cross-generational title? I wouldn't be all too surprised at that, as Techland is a studio that I think would be very welcoming to doing something like that. And Dying Light 2 does seem to be a little bit of a technical juggernaut, where maybe going on to the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X, at least having versions on those platforms, would be advantageous, but then you're talking even more time added to the development window, so I don't know if they necessarily want to do that right out of the gate. Maybe they'll do something like Dying Light 2 following the enhanced edition or whatever, an enhanced edition of Dying Light 2, and that'll come out on the next gen consoles. Whatever the case may be, if you're expecting to play Dying Light 2 in spring, that will not be happening. Also, if you're expecting to play Marvel's Iron Man VR next month, that won't be happening either. See, this is the kind of delay that irks me a little bit, because this game was literally a month away from release, and now you're delaying it. And it's not even a small delay. The game is being delayed by 3 months. How could this not have been announced earlier? But publisher Sony Interactive Entertainment and developer Camouflage have delayed Marvel's Iron Man VR from its previously planned February 28th release date to May 15th. It will be available for PSVR. They noted, in order to deliver on our vision and meet high expectations of our amazing community, we have made the difficult decision to move Marvel's Iron Man VR to a May 15th, 2020 release. We truly appreciate your patience and understanding. You'll be hearing from us again soon. Now, I don't think the anticipation level for Iron Man VR was that crazy high, so I don't think this is going to be the delay that irks a lot of people. However, just the way the delay was handled, it being delayed a month before it was supposed to be released, and it seeing a 3-month delay, these are the kinds of things that do annoy me a little bit. And yes, we're going to constantly see that tweet being sent out, and I see it over and over again, the image circulating all over social media. What is it? A broken game is broken forever, but a delayed game is only delayed for a little bit. Whatever that image is, and yes, I understand that does make a lot of logical sense, but think about it this way. How about we don't announce release dates? How about we not underestimate the development cycle of a game? Why not announce a release date when a game is truly ready to be released? And then you don't have to pull stuff like The Last of Us Part 2. Holding an event to announce the release date for that game, only to turn around a month later to delay the game. Marvel's Iron Man VR, delaying the game a month before it comes out by 3 months. Even if I'm personally not super stoked for Marvel's Iron Man VR, I guarantee you there are people that were very much excited for the game, and they were very eager, and this was probably their most anticipated game of February. Hey, a lot of people have PlayStation VR, and it's one of their favorite components to gaming, and this is a game that they were really stoked for, and delaying it by 3 months, a month out from from release. At least with some of these other games, they had more ambiguous release windows, like a Dying Light 2, it was just scheduled for the spring. In this case, again, delaying a game a month out from release by 3 months, that is gonna annoy me a little bit, but nonetheless, this is a game that I hope delivers really well because it is a big budget marquee PlayStation VR title, and PlayStation VR definitely needs more of those, and they need more attractive and notable experiences, and Marvel's Iron Man VR can definitely turn out to be that, and you'll still have a chance to play it this year come May 15th. I do believe that's just a week before The Last of Us Part 2, so that is interesting to note. Maybe it could be a case of both games elevating each other, and it will be the best for the PlayStation brand. Whatever the case may be, Iron Man VR does drop on May 15th. And that's going to conclude this video. Again, check out YouTube TV today. You can try a free trial, I believe, and then if you do want to sign up and get some television through your PlayStation 4, you have that opportunity to do that now. I believe Hulu TV has been available, but now you have the option for YouTube TV as well. Godfall, the gameplay that has been making the rounds, is a year-old PC footage, so make note of that. Dying Light 2, unfortunately, won't be hitting its spring 2020 release window, and Marvel's Iron Man VR has been delayed until May 15th. That's going to conclude this video. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.